Sing like a bird with a mouth full of buds, but a bird. Stan the Man Johnson.
Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? How nice to see you all today. Rufus and I have been working on a trick, and Rufus will do his trick now. It's called eating a biscuit. This is Rufus eating a biscuit. It's an amazing trick.
Oh, that's incredible.
Thank you. Yes, we're thinking about running away and joining the circus.
That's great.
Allow me to introduce everybody. First of all, of course, you know Edward Thackeray III, my personal valet and announcer. My old pal, Al, who's been sent by the station to make sure we follow the rules, and he's also looking for his lost brother.
Don't say it, or you know what I'm going to do.
Because Fred gets excited. Al gets excited when I do that. I didn't say it. You didn't hear that. No, you did not. Of course, we have the Gorilla Cam. Hello for the Gorilla.
Hi, Gorilla.
I just saw the band. What happened to you guys? Down there we have Larry Walker, and in the center we have John Noseworthy, who's 2 eyes taller today.
Oh, yeah.
And on the end we have Mike Dimitri, who's... And I believe the reason that they are doing this is because we have a special guest today whose name is Al Lewis, and you know him as Grandpa Munster, and he's going to be here and he's going to chat with us. Grandpa Munster is here. Yes, it's true, he is. And also, we have an interview with BOZO the Clown, and he's celebrating 50 years in show business, and we have an interview with him. How about a round of applause for the Something Else Orchestra? Thackeray,
yes.
Would you like one?
Oh, thank you. It's a little something. I was getting a bit peckish.
How is it? They're quite good for you. No, well, they're fresh, aren't they? And they're full of vitamins and nutrients, and also, you know what?
No, those are the ones we found in the gutter.
Oh, I'm sorry. You better give that back.
Yeah, I thought we found that box outside in the back.
Would you please welcome our guest, and we're very excited he could be here today. As you know, his name is Al Lewis, but he's also known throughout the world in many languages as Grandpa Munster. Here's Al Lewis. You like a biscuit?
No.
No? Okay,
No.
I just thought I'd ask.
No. You know, it's funny. I walked out that door.
The door to nowhere.
And then I came back in. That's an amazing door. You ever notice that?
Well, it does some strange things. It goes to nowhere, and I guess that's why.
Is that where I was?
You were in nowhere. Have you ever
Really?
been to nowhere before? Until you came on this show?
No.
No, well, now you're nowhere.
And I'm not going to be there again.
After a long, successful career, you've ended up nowhere, and this is it.
Oh.
So how's it going, Al?
Very well. Very well.
Not you, Al, this Al, okay? If I say Al on this show, I'm talking to Mr. Lewis, not to you, who's been sent by the station, all right?
That's the big guy, huh?
He's the big guy. You're little Al today, and this is
Today, Junior.
the big Al.
Junior.
Yeah.
He's Junior.
me.
You can be Junior. Yes.
Today, Junior.
Tell me about your record. You have a record deal
Yes,
after
I have
many years in show business.
would you believe it or not, 67 years in show business. I started when I was about the age of some of these young kids out there. Is anybody out here 12 years old?
A few 12-year-olds. A lot of 12-year-olds.
A lot of 12-year-olds.
A lot of them. And
Well,
so
I don't know what you're doing here, because when I was 12 years old, I was already working in the circus. So we've got to do something with these kids. I mean, you know,
Just
either put them in a
layabouts,
bear
yes.
act, a lion act, a trapeze.
What did
or
you do?
something.
What was your job as
I was a
12-year-old?
clown.
In the circus?
I was a clown, and I worked in the circus for about 8.5 years, and then went on to do every other form of entertainment you could name. You can't name a form of entertainment: circus, carnival, vaudeville, burlesque, medicine. I even had my own medicine show.
Really?
You never saw a medicine show?
No.
No. Right.
Well, in my day, they were
I'm
gone,
responsible What are you talking about? I'm responsible for you being here.
Oh.
You know that?
No, but
because of the stuff that
I'm
I
glad.
made that your grandfather bought that kept him alive.
And that's why I'm...
And that's why you're here.
Thank you, Al. I really appreciate the effort you went to.
I did. I put in a lot of effort. Anyway, I've done a rap record, believe it or not.
Yes, the rap record.
And it's called...
Well, let's rap about that now.
Yeah.
I'll be quiet and you rap.
All right. It's called a new dance called Doing the Bat. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, I like it.
That's synonymous with the bat that I worked with on my show called Igor. And I'm still doing which you don't get up here because this is the wilderness.
Right.
You don't get...
Funtown is
Funtown's
in the wilderness.
a heavy forest.
Yeah, we don't get...
well, you get a lot of wolves up here.
Well, we get a lot of things in Funtown, but we don't get one of the shows you're doing.
I'm still doing the Ted Turner cable show, Super Scary Saturday, right? And having a lot of fun doing that, and doing commercials, and doing movies, and operating a restaurant, and operating 2 comedy clubs, and operating my own pasta factory, and coming to Nova Scotia, and it says C-O-M-M.
That's commercial. That's Funtown for commercials.
No,
We're
each
gonna...
man has to be
Is
comical.
Is that because the
Oh, I have
people
to
in
be
Nova
comical.
Scotia-
No, it better mean commercial. I don't do
They
comical.
can't spell commercial.
Stick around and we will be right back. You promise to stay. We will be right back and we will chat some more with my favorite grandpa, Mr. Munster, Al Lewis. The gorilla's been hiding out because he was afraid of the monsters, but they're gone and it's all safe to come back, gorilla, so don't worry. You ready to take questions?
Yes, sure.
All right,
Here we
first
go.
question from the studio audience.
How does he hang upside down in his
How
shell?
do you hang upside down?
Very easy. Most people think that they turn the camera around upside down, but no. I hung from a trapeze bar. If you go to the circus and you see people, you put the trapeze bar under your legs. Very easy.
Oh, okay, next question.
How old are you?
How old am I? In real life or on the show? In real life, I'm 79. On the show, I was 316 years old.
Which feels better?
79.
79. Now, you're a real grandfather, too, in real life.
Yes.
How many
course.
times?
Oh, a lot of times.
Do they know you're Grandpa Munster, or are you just Grandpa to
Well,
them?
not little kids don't know.
Well, how little?
I mean, there's some like that. They don't know, but some like that know.
Okay.
Oh,
Next question.
How long have you been working for the Munsters?
How long?
How long did you do the Munsters? Because it's been 20-some years since you did it.
24 years in syndication. I did it for 2 years. I did 70 shows.
Are you amazed it's still in syndication after this length of time?
I'm also rich.
Okay, next question for the rich and amazed Al Lewis.
How'd you get that little guy to get the beard?
Eddie, do you remember that
that's
episode? He
right.
grew a beard.
That's right. He wanted to be tall. Everybody in school says he was too short, so I mixed up a concoction, right? And he grew a beard. I mean, everybody makes mistakes. I mean, even Rufus makes a mistake once in a while.
Yeah, he got tied up with me. That was
I
his
know
major
that. That was
one.
one big mistake.
Next question.
Where do you live?
Where do I live? I live in New York City.
And what do you do in all your spare time? You have
I don't
restaurants,
have-
comedy clubs, and movies, and what do you do?
I don't
just
have
a
any.
sec.
I'm waiting for this girl because she was so energetic and passionate and waving her hands.
So we have to do this question?
Yes, we have to.
Okay, I believe Mike wants to play a song for you, but we will do this question
Right
because
now.
you're here and
Get out
and
of
you
the way.
say so.
Gorilla.
Gorilla! Over there. See the girl in the audience? Al says we do her question, or he puts a hex on all of us. Okay.
Do you like wearing hats?
I love wearing hats. I have, really, about 1,000 different hats that I...
She
See, I
collects
knew it,
them,
I
too.
knew it, I knew it, I knew it. By the passion, I knew
Was
it.
she a plant in the audience?
No,
Is
she
she
was
related
not.
to
She's
you?
a very intelligent, beautiful young lady.
Who recognizes the value of
A
collecting
plant.
hats.
What are you talking
Well,
about,
I
a
meant
plant?
a
You can't
friend or-
recognize a tree when you see one? What do
No,
you mean a
I'm
plant?
sorry. Forgive me. Here's... What?
Can I interrupt for a second?
Sure. What would you like
In
to do?
honor of Al Lewis, we'd like to play a song for him. Hopefully he would like this one. It's a Munster mash.
Okay, let's do it. This is for you. The band is doing this for you.
Well, I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. The monster on the slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the mash. He did the monster mash, the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. He did the mash. It caught on with a flash. He did the mash. You can do the monster mash. Then all of a sudden came a knock at the door. My skin started crawling and decided what's more. I looked up to see Frankenstein and three more monsters who call themselves the Transylvania Four. The mash. You can do the monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. They did the mash. It caught on with a flash. They did the mash. They did the monster mash. I wouldn't go down that I would you. Keep talking about it, go on. Don't go into the sun. They did the mash. They did the monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. They did the mash. It caught on with a flash. They did the mash. They did the monster mash. When I was working in the lab late one night, when my eyes beheld an eerie sight, the monster from the slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, they did the mash. They did the monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. They did the mash. It caught on with a flash. They did the mash. They did the monster mash. Wow!
Woo! That was wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
That was
And Al is...
That was absolutely beautiful.
Al
And
is right at home.
to the band,
To the band,
for that
to Long
wonderful,
Life,
wonderful love song.
to the Munsters,
and to all this
Grandpa.
Oh, the beautiful audience. Thank you.
That packs a punch. Whoa, that is strong milk. We're going to be back with my old pal Al Lewis and the other Al, who's looking a little long in the mouth today, when we return after these messages.
They did the mash. They did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. They did the mash. It caught on with a flash. They did the mash. They did the monster mash.
Come on up, Rube. And we're here with Al Lewis. You quit school when you were 12, and then at some point you went back and you now have a degree in child psychology.
Right.
Does
Right.
that help when you're doing interviews like this, having a degree in child psychology?
They helped me to handle interviewers and newspaper people and directors and yes.
Now, I don't mean this question to be rude,
But it will
but,
be anyway.
well,
know.
I hope
Good.
not. Is it a real degree or an honorary degree? Did you actually?
No. I went to Teachers College, State Teachers College in upstate New York, and I got a master's and a doctorate in child psychology at Columbia University in New York City.
So in effect, it's Dr. Oh, Gorilla, don't be so nervous. The gorilla is very nervous today
No, he's
because
not.
he is. He's hiding because
He's
of all
suffering
the
from
monsters.
infantilism.
See, the
See, I
child
know it right
psychologist
away.
says you're
Yes.
suffering from infantilism,
Right,
and you should get
right,
out here and behave
right.
like a
Be
man.
proud that you're a
man
gorilla.
So you actually studied hard, and we should call you Dr. Al Lewis. then.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
We are going to have more chit-chat with Dr. Al Lewis, but first we're going to meet a real bozo. Yes, he really is a bozo.
Don't make fun of me, Stan.
50, I'm not making fun. For 50 years, he's been BOZO the Clown. His name's Larry Harmon.
BOZO the Clown. Oh.
Now, Larry, all my life, people have called me a bozo.
Yeah.
And I thought there was something bad, but I guess it's something good to be a bozo, is it?
The character that I created of Bozo, in fact, 1990 will be 50 years. Long time.
Bozo's 50?
I'll be in 1990, one more year. It'll be 50 years since I created Bozo, the original character that I started with then. And the whole purpose, I guess, even to this day, was Bozo. Do something good for yourself and something good for somebody else.
Are kids today too cool for bozo? Is it like uncool to be a bozo fan?
If all these young people who think they're real sophisticated, I'm talking to the ones that say, that's cool. I'm 7 years old and cool. I'm going to listen to any of that. Or I'm 11. I mean, nobody listens to that other stuff. I mean, everybody's cool. I don't want that business. I'm cool at 7. I'm double freezing at 9. And, man, I'm cool frozen way out at 11, you know. And I'm so far gone at 14 you can't talk. That's in their head, and it's too bad, because I'll tell you something that's really important, and I hope they don't miss it. When there's a special time in life, when kids are 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and 9, 10, and 11, up to maybe 12, it's a special time in life to be involved with just being involved, just enjoying yourself. And the secret of Bozo all these years is to be able to come home from school, or wherever you've been, sit down, turn that television set on, and just relax, have fun, laugh, and enjoy yourself.
Jiminy, Billy, what is it? It's a circus handbill. And that's Bozo, the greatest clown in the whole world. The big circus is coming to town. You mean a real honest-to-goodness circus is coming here to Midville? Yeah, that's what it says right here. And it's coming to...
Now, in his heyday, I'm not saying it's over, but when Bozo was really big, I mean, he was right up there with Lassie and Howdy Doody and all those guys, wasn't he?
The heyday we're talking about is back in the 50s and the 60s, the beginning of television, really. We were on 183 markets. That was every market that existed in the United States. And I trained every single one of 183 Bozos.
Did anybody ever try out as Bozo and they just couldn't cut it?
Yeah, there were a lot of them, because either A, they thought it was simple, nothing, no problem. When it came to makeup, they couldn't do it. Some of the Bozos says, couldn't I do a, well, howdy, well, this is your old pal Bozo. I said, no, that isn't, I know what Bozo is. Bozo is me, and Bozo is this voice, and Bozo is this laugh. And when they said, well, couldn't I do another voice like Bozo? I'd like to do it. I said, no. So a lot of people never get the voice.
How do you get Bozo's voice?
Do an old man's voice.
I'm talking. That's good. Oh, I mean, as old as you can possibly get. That's old. Way back in the 90s, and then getting back in, then the 80s, yeah, back in the 70s, 50s, 60s, 50s, 40s, 30s, and saying, howdy, this is your old pal. That's right.
I lost it at about 50 somewhere. Actually, I lost it at 90. I'm not going to be a Bozo.
And you can just call me Bozo. Bozo the Clown.
You mean you're really Bozo? The greatest clown in the whole world?
Yep. That's me.
Did technology hurt Bozo? With space movies and kids got to expect high tech from everything? Did that hurt Bozo?
Today, we deal with the best of the music, rock music, if that's what's in today, electronics, with space, everything. And Bozo is totally involved. And space-wise, I went up with the astronauts in the early 70s as Bozo. I went with the Navy as a deep-sea diver. Bozo's been around. I was in the jungles of New Guinea with the cannibals. I've done a lot of things with Bozo. He relates to everybody. That's the whole thing. One word. Bozo, relate. There's your word.
How about a special goodbye from you and from Bozo?
For sure. I've never left anybody on television, anytime, anywhere in the last 30 years without saying, remember that old Bozo adjective. A bird in the hand is a mess. And remember what your old pal Bozo always says, just keep laughing.
Al, do you feel like a Bozo now?
No.
No?
No, I'm exactly the way I was.
Yeah. What do you think the
notice anything
nose
different?
does
I
for
didn't
me?
notice.
No, I think you look great. Do you think a red nose is me or not?
Anything that'll cover the original will do wonders for you.
So I should wear like a red nose or a tarp. The reason we're doing this, do you feel better now, Mr. Gorilla? The gorilla was very nervous about the monsters and things.
No,
and
he shouldn't be.
I think he's in the party atmosphere now with his rubber nose he has. Oh, you like Al now. You're best. I'm interpreting. You don't do gorilla talk, do you?
No.
I can't interpret
gorilla,
for the
no,
pink
no.
gorilla. And you're no longer
What is he
nervous
saying?
around Al. He's
likes
your
me.
hero now,
Right.
and you will even watch his show and not be nervous. And there's really no such thing as monsters. Oh,
look at
no,
that.
now
Oh,
what?
I love that.
Uh-oh.
Look at that.
I have a feeling.
We thought that the gorilla wasn't feeling too good, so we thought we'd bring in Thackeray the Clown to cheer you up.
Oh, this is
Do
to,
your act!
this is to cheer up the gorilla.
No, get out of here. Do the act. Do the act. Come on.
I thought
We're
they
paying
were
you good money.
trying
Come
to
on.
break into the circus the way
We
you
need some
started,
mule. We
but
had no
apparently
music.
not.
This
What's
is
that?
very
What's that?
good.
This is for the gorilla.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come
I
on,
can.
put some energy into it, will you? Come on.
I can
We
hardly
got the
wait
big
to
guest
see
star
this.
here. Come on. Oh, yeah.
Free
Chris.
balloons,
Yeah,
free
isn't that
balloons.
wonderful? You're a beautiful clown, you know. Then
Oh,
get
this
back in the
is
limo, huh?
wonderful.
Were you this good when you started?
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh!
Oh, right. What an amazing act that is. Wow.
That's wonderful. That is
Oh,
wonderful,
Al.
wonderful.
Oh, no. Little Al,
Yeah.
did you train it? No, you're big Al. I'm Little Al, did you? Oh, be careful. I need him.
No, he's okay.
Did you train him to do this, and was it difficult?
Give me your hands.
Big Al,
Stop it.
we're out of time.
Okay.
I think we'll just say goodbye and hope that these two recover by the next show. Thank you to Al Lewis for joining us. Thanks for coming in, Al. And good luck in New York. And thank you for watching. And thank you to the studio audience. And have yourselves a nice day. And we'll see you next time on Something Else. Goodbye.
This is Al talking. Next weekend, Weez is gonna go surfing. Weez is also gonna watch killer whales take their trainers surfing at Florida's SeaWorld. And then author Bob Munch is gonna tell us why he writes teeny-weeny books. And then the Busch Garden birds are gonna fly in too. Sounds pretty nuts, don't it? Well, that's all next weekend on the best show that ever existed on television for you kids. It's called Something Else. It's on Saturdays and Sundays at 9:30 on the MITV.